everyone, welcome once again to another episode of what? Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Real Talk with Josephine. Today I'll be talking about how to work on your choices and your thinking. So, I realized that in the Your Choice Your Life video and also in the What Are You Thinking video, I did not really expatiate on certain things. For instance, I remember someone telling me that sometimes people don't know what the right choices are, and I agree because we make the choices we make for our lives based on the environments that we find ourselves. What we're surrounded by most likely affects our choices as well as our thinking. So today I'll just be teaching us how we can have the right kind of thinking and also make the right kind of choices. Like I said in Your Choice Your Life, everyone is born with a choice package. I understand that sometimes you might not know what choice is right for you at that particular time, because what you are surrounded by does not really give you the right picture of what the right choice should be. But the thing is, for those of you or for anyone who thinks that they are in a situation where they don't know what the right choice is, for you to be able to know the right kind of choices to make for your life, you need to be knowledge driven. The only way that you can expose yourself and get to know things that are better for you is by pursuing knowledge. You have to read and read. I did a video talking about reading culture and how reading is very important. They say readers are leaders, and there's something I just came up with recently that says reading culture is winning culture. If you want to always know the kind of choices, if you want to always know the right choices to make for your life, you need to pursue knowledge. You need to read, you need to expose yourself to the right kind of information. For instance, let's say you want to study engineering. For instance, a good choice is choosing a university around, writing your exams and pursuing that course. But a better choice or a greater choice would probably be, instead of doing engineering in your local environment, you can pursue and aim for something higher. But how would you know if there was? You wouldn't know if there was something better or something higher, except you go online and make research. You read books, or you are surrounded by people who are more enlightened than you. So sometimes when you're not surrounded by the quality of people that can help you, or your environment does not portray the kind of environment that can help you stretch your thinking, you have to do it for yourself. Because you see, the thing is, your choices and your thinking don't work based on ignorance. They will not. Your whatever choice you make now, even if you made it out of ignorance, the effect will not be held back. No. For instance, if you decide to be very careful with your life and you probably make the excuse of, I didn't know better then, or okay, let me just give a very 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 good example. Let's say, for instance, a mother who grew up in a house where her mom didn't have time for her, and then she becomes a mother too, and then she does the same thing to her daughter, and then her daughter grows, and then her daughter now doesn't really take her as much, and she has now realized that there was a better way. But then you see, the effect does not change, because now her daughter doesn't really regard her as much. Why? Because she didn't have time for her. So you see, even though she was ignorant, she didn't know better. You can say she didn't know better, but it didn't stop the effect of her choices from happening. Same thing with her thinking. Because you don't know better on what to think about and how to enforce your thoughts, positive thoughts in your mind, does not stop those negative thoughts from having the effect on your life. It doesn't stop it. So the way to help yourself in terms of making the right choices and helping yourself in terms of your thinking is to pursue knowledge. Because I believe that for whatever level that we are in now, we know that it's something better. I'm sure you might not be able to really picture it out or just pinpoint it exactly, but somewhere in you, except you're a child and I believe that we're all mature people watching this video, so you have to be at a level to understand what I'm saying. So, and when you're at that level, you might not be able to really say exactly what that better thing should look like or should feel like, or to be like, but you can have a picture in your mind, and to enforce that picture that you have in your mind, and to help yourself, just pursue knowledge, read a lot of books, and look for people who would encourage you, who are more enlightened. If you are surrounded by people who probably can't help you, or don't see your vision, or don't see that thing that you want to achieve with your life, look for people that have that dream, that share your vision. Because the thing is, there's no excuse. You can't say, oh, I didn't know, oh, I was ignorant. Oh, life does not give us that chance to say we didn't know. Ignorance is not an excuse. So I hope that with that I've been able to shed more light on how to help ourselves in terms of our choices and our thinking. Because in as much as I know that our environment affects our choices, affects our decisions, it's not an excuse not to make the right choices for your life, as well as make sure that you have the right thinking, and make sure that you are always thinking positively for your life. That's the end of this week's video. Check out the code of the week. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and most importantly, subscribe to my channel, our channel.